Well, hello everyone, and welcome to our last day at the camp here at Mount Pelister at the Hotel Molica. We just want to say hi and have interview with some teachers and kids so you can meet them. And just want to thank our sponsors and our supporters. Without you, this would have not been possible. So we just want to thank you. You play a really big part in all this. So here are some highlights from our camp.
I think the camp went excellent. My first impressions are that a lot of the kids are coming from different backgrounds and different places in lives, different age, and my worry at the beginning was how that gonna function together, all of it in sessions and in free time and activities, and it really worked really well. I'm really surprised from everyone how kind and loving was with everybody else. So that's generally what I think was a success for this camp.
Well, our first camp this year in Macedonia was a beautiful time of great blessing. I really enjoyed the aspect of the camp that included many teenagers coming together and being introduced to one another from various cities and from different church backgrounds. And this was an opportunity that many of them said they had not had before, so we were excited to be the ones to facilitate that. And hopefully they made lifelong friendships and connections with Christians throughout the region.
I think my first impressions are we had a great time. For me, it was great to meet some of the kids and some of the young people who were here that I never met before. So it was interesting just to hear where they come from, what are their views on life and faith, and I like that.
We intentionally decided to speak about God's story, so we decided to go from Genesis to the New Testament and talk about almost chronologically about the big picture of God and how God has been working through history to save people, and the culmination in Jesus.
Well, the kids at camp basically split their schedule between physical activities on the mountain and spiritual activities in the classroom, and we were able to really divide their time so that they had a lot of free time to explore Mount Pelister, and they also had a lot of time to sit in classes, listen to excellent teachers, and also have worship services in the evenings. So I think it was a really great balance.
In the first morning when we started with worship and I was teaching the first couple of sessions, and just because it's a variety of young people coming from different backgrounds and from different churches, and when you speak for the first time you don't know what they expect from you or how to relate to them, so I was nervous about that a little bit, but I think we overcame that. And the second day was the communication between me as a speaker and them was fantastic.
Well, absolutely, for me, the highlight of the camp was the opportunity to share the Word of God and the love of God in the gospel for the first time with the students that were attending. Some people who had heard the gospel before and those who had never heard the Word of God expressed to them in love before. And we were extremely blessed to be the ones who carried that light into their lives for the very first time. It was a blessing.
Дали некој сте били во црква?
Јас да.
Јас никогаш не сум.
Супер. Што очекувавте од кампот пред да дојдете? Што мислевте дека ќе се случува?
Па, јас си поминав многу добро. Ми отиде супер денови овие. И така јас си поминав многу добро. Што ни кажете, Алекс, за Господ. И тоа.
Јас пред да дојдам очекував дека многу ќе биде така, претерано добро, зашто имаше дружење, имаше да одиме во планина, имаше играње фудбал, имаше раскажување за Господ. Многу беше.
Well, it was really great because we really got to meet new friends from different kinds of places and churches, and it was really nice to encourage each other and to share our experiences.
Очекувањата ми се исполнија и дури повеќе ми се исполнија од тоа. Ви се помнев едно прекрасно време, молам тоа да го кажам. И се надевам дека ќе се собавиме пак.
Well, my expectations were very similar to the ones that I actually saw here. It was classes, free time, hanging out with friends, and etc. etc. So it was pretty much the exact expectations for me. The highlights were the personal experiences that I got to hear and personal thoughts of people, so I can just look at things in different perspectives. And it was also good for me and I believe for a lot of people to remember their Christian roots from where Christianity actually started and looking at all the Bible things.
Well, the lessons we had were my favorite part because we really, I personally was encouraged by the lessons that, especially from the last one that Jennifer shared with us, that we are all unique and beautiful in the way that God created us, and that we should serve the Lord with everything that He has gifted us with.
Кој ви беше омилен дел од целиот камп? Што ви беше најинтересно?
Па кога отидовме во планините и кога ни раскажуваше Алекс за Господ.
Мене ми се допадна кога отидовме во планина и вчера цртанот и Алекс што раскажуваше за Господ.
I have no idea. For me, doing something different is good, but this camp was really, really good. So I don't know if I would actually do something different. Maybe change the time of the things. It was actually a really good time to have morning classes, but maybe just so there is something different. But actually rocked for me.
Па за мене е добро така и да има само да се дружиме ние тука. Све исто да биде како што биде сега.
Само малку повеќе да има денови, повеќе други.
Да.
This is my first time to share the gospel with kids, so my biggest desire was that I will learn how to do that well. And I don't think it's a one-off to learn, but what I will take the best is that I think I learn how to communicate with kids and to come to their level and to pick in their world and to see, how they see things. So I'm very grateful for that.
So I hope this give you a little insight of what happened at the camp. Again, thank you. You had a really big part in it. One biggest highlight that I'm taking home is just the joy that we had kids from many backgrounds. Some of them never been to church before. This is the first time they heard the gospel. And again, thank you. You had a big part in it. You helped spread the gospel of Jesus Christ in Macedonia. We'll see you next time.